And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, to another edition of RSU Reviews with your boy, Ranger J 1999. And that giant stack of man flesh is Big Cab Cashmere. Rock
Hey,
the
hey,
cashmere, rock
hey!
the cashmere. Big K, we're here to review season 3,
Free.
episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Let's go. I'm hyped. I don't know about you. This episode, hard nipples for me. I love this episode so much, dude. There's
No,
so,
I
so much goodness in this thing. God damn. I am loving Mandalorian so much, man. Jesus. I was feeling on this
yeah.
one, brother. And the name of this episode, by the way, is
The pirate.
Har, we be pirates in
Arr.
space. Har, we named
Yes.
the monkey Jack. Um, so really great episode. I love this episode so much, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's two sides of which is really cool to see. You've got what's going on with the New Republic. You've got what's going on with Grief and how that brings Amanda. So where do you want to start here, Big K? Where do we want to go? You want to start from the beginning, or you just covered it in
Yeah.
general, or how do you want to do this one? Because
Yeah.
this,
I mean,
let's
we
talk
kind
about the
of.
New Republic stuff first. Let's get that
All
out of
right.
the way, right? Because this is well. Let's start with this. Grief gets attacked.
Yeah.
We knew the pirates were going to come back, right? Because
Episode 1 Pirates are back.
yeah, they're back and they're coming in force. And I really love Grief. So, he plays it so well. They show him they're making plans for the city and they're doing well, and all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden here comes the giant capital pirate ship, and man, the pirates weren't screwing around, man. They told Grief, you surrender, and until you do, boop, and then just unleashed
Leash.
hell, dude. They were
Yes.
ruthless, man. It was like, damn, negotiations? No, okay.
Yeah. By the time they're done with bombing, like there's gonna be nothing
They
left.
didn't bomb, man. They were bombing, they were shooting, they were doing all kinds of stuff, man. I love how Grief
Yeah.
tried to bluff his way out of that, and the pirate's like, I've known you long enough, man. That crap, this isn't Sawback, man. You're gonna get away with this crap, right?
Yeah. You're not protected. Moff Gideon's not protecting this planet anymore.
You're not under the New
The New
Republic.
Republic is you're trying to be an independent. That's what teaches that teaches you can't be independent.
You can if you have contingencies in case someone tries to come in and
Well,
mess
that's,
with you. And I think it's a bigger picture of what's going on now that the Empire's gone, the New Republic, and we'll get to the New Republic stuff in
yeah.
a second, but Grief had contingencies.
Mm-hmm.
He knew the New Republic wanted their planet as part of their charter, so he's using this as a bargaining tool. He reaches out to the X-wing pilot, the commander, um, with the Rangers.
Carson Tiba.
Yes, and sends him a message. Hey, we're under attack, and of course, this guy's going to take action. Of course, the guy that's there on the base with him says, hey, it's going to take forever, man, for us to get approval for that. So he's like,
Yeah.
well, not if I go there first. Yeah, it literally goes to Coruscant to get that approval.
All right, listen, I'm not going to pat myself on the back because I'm not that smart. Do you know the guy who he was having a conversation with?
Oh yeah, that's Tim Meadows from SNL.
No. Before when they're in when the Carson Tiva's he's having a conversation.
Well, it was one of the creatures from Rebels. I don't think it was Zeb though.
It was.
Was it Zeb? Was that officially who it was?
Yeah, I did not catch it.
I
I
didn't
was
think it was
watching.
Zeb. I heard the same voice and everything, but I didn't think that was Zeb. Was that really
It
Zeb?
was the same voice, and then in the credits, it shows that it was Zeb.
That was Zeb. Okay. I thought it was. I'm like, well, okay, they're just playing Zeb thing, but no, that was Zeb. No
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Let's
Which kind of ticked
go.
me off. I wish he would have said like, "Hey, Zeb, yeah, you think they're not going to do that? Like, just name drop it."
I didn't hear the names. So they just, because he just started
Yeah.
talking to him about it, and I didn't hear Zeb. So okay,
No, he
cool.
didn't, or I didn't hear it either.
I didn't hear it either. So okay, so that's Zeb. That makes sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah,
Holy balls. Okay, because
yeah.
the voice sound is the same. I'm like, well, maybe they're just showing the same species as a kind of cool
Mm-hmm.
thing. I didn't like it sounds like Zeb. I thought it looked like Zeb. I'm like, is that Zeb?
Yeah,
No.
I thought
I
so. I'm like,
did. I
oh,
was like, that's
it's
not
a
Zeb.
Zabrak, it's one of his species, and Yeah, then
I'll be
I heard
damned.
someone say that it was Zeb, and I'm like, it's in the credits. He got credit, same voice actor
That was
and
Zeb.
everything. Yeah,
Holy moly in the for holy. Well, we know that the Rebel crew's coming here soon with Ahsoka, so which
yeah.
oh god, dude. See them live action, dude. You don't understand. I'm dying. I can't wait for Ahsoka to come out later this year. I'm just like, oh god, these Lord. It's gonna be so good. I anticipate it to be good. It could be crap, Well, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm hyped for it. I should put it that way. Hyped for the
Yes.
Acolyte too. There's a lot of good stuff coming up from Star Wars. Um,
All right, let's get us back on
back
track.
on
I,
track.
I, I
Sorry,
took us off.
The Zeb thing threw us off completely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't. Yeah, there in the back of my mind, I'm like, God, is that Zeb? And I was like, no, that's not Zeb. They didn't even say his name. Call him, by his real name. I don't care, but just give me
Yeah.
something. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, he goes to the New Republic, and then Tim Meadows was the Colonel,
Yeah.
which was fantastic. And then Colonel what's her name's there, and then they have this big debate, and you can see that the New Republic is being weighted down by the responsibility of
Yeah.
government. That's just the way it is. And as much as I hated his character for not taking action, I would have been if I was in that position. I'm ex-military. Would have been like, yeah, you go do what you need to do. I'll find the approval. If someone comes up to me and says, hey,
Mhm.
this is a problem. We need to handle it. Yeah. But his argument was, yeah, as much as I would like to allocate those resources, we got a whole bunch of new worlds that are now
Mhm.
part of the New Republic that have needed our assistance more than someone that's not even a part of us. They come first, and
Yeah.
I see the argument, but then again, I would have been like, what do you need? Take what you need. I'll figure it out. If someone comes with me and takes the initiative. So, but Tim Meadows played it really well. It was great to see Tim Meadows there to get a role in Star Wars, man. It was really great to see him on the screen.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He goes and finds the Mandalorians. And it was smart. How did he find them? Red
Old
Five.
war buddy.
Red Five is old war, buddy. It was fantastic, man. And he shows them the message from Grief, and then they have their conclave, you know.
Mhm.
And I thought this was brilliantly well done. You know, Mandalorian Jin gets up there and he says his thing of why they should go help Grief, and makes his pitch. And then Visla gets up there and first he starts talking like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Kind of
And
gives
then he
I
flipped
hate
it.
him.
Yeah.
I don't like
No, I've
this
disagreed
guy.
with this man in the past, but
Yeah.
him and Bo and then the whole they're all like, "Yep, let's do it."
Yeah.
And I love the way they make their plan. They show Bo Katan. The reason they're doing it is one, because Mandalorian is very loyal and he wants to help Grief, but also
Mhm.
because they need a home,
Yeah.
a place of operations that on top of what they need to do for, because we get to what's going to happen here later on, but it's a good reason, let's
Yeah.
help these people out because it's the right thing to do, but we'll get something out of it. It's not like we're
Mhm.
just going to sacrifice our life for nothing. We'll have a
Yeah.
home that we can build, and our kids can walk in the sunshine freely and kind of thing. Like
Not
that's,
worry about pterodactyls
yeah,
and ocean monsters randomly coming to
mutually
meet them.
beneficial because that planet
Yeah.
needs them and they need the planet too. I thought that was well done.
Mhm.
So, and it was so well done, man. This is just this fight, so well done between Jin and Bo, doing the space battle fight stuff, which was brilliantly done, and their tactics and how they go about
Mhm.
distracting the pirates and going back and forth and setting them up and all this great stuff that they did. But to see the Mandalorians, man, it's like you just dropped in a bunch of Navy SEALs and Army Rangers to go in there and kick that ass. And it was awesome, dude. The fights as they're clearing the streets of the pirates and stuff, then they get ambushed at the city hall. That one guy gets the big
Oh,
machine gun, and
yeah.
then here comes the armor.
Oh my.
Kicked their ass, man. And Vizsla
Just
was
slowly
amazing too,
walking.
man, because there's a couple of scenes of two teams. The one team gets pinned down. They knew an ambush was coming, and you see Beastla come in, and he just starts mowing motherfuckers down, dude. It was great, dude. Just standing like a tank, you know.
Yep.
Oh, so good. Um, and then they're pinned down because of the heavy blaster that they've got on top of the high, the elevated position, and then the armor comes in. I don't know who she is. I want to learn more about the armor. She is
Yeah.
badass, dude. She doesn't use a blaster or anything like that. She just
Nope.
goes in there. But you know what's great about this? You see all the weaponry and tactics that the Mandalorians, they are a cohesive unit, and they use their darts, they use everything. They use their grappling,
Hmm.
rockets to pull and grip and shoot, and just they're ruthless, man, and they are efficient, dude. Just efficient, and they're really tough to get with their Beskar Mando armor on.
Yeah, you
Oh my
can't get to
god,
them.
yeah, um, so well done, so well portrayed. The fight was incredible. I like the way they panned back and forth. It was very well cut between the fight
Yeah.
scene on the ground and the fight scene in the air. How Jin and Bo are just, man, they just playing with their food, dude. Because these two have been through enough fights, tons of fights, that they
Hmm.
know how to take on, this cruiser and all these snub fighters. I mean, they are just last, one comes in, the other one takes the other's way, and back and forth, and it was just brilliant, the tactics and stuff. And they eventually take out the pirate ship, and of course Grief makes this big speech, and the Mandalorians are all going to be a part of that and stuff. That's not the part that was great. They saved the town,
Yeah.
yay!
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
We saved the town, and the Mandalorians, do the thing, and it was great.
Hmm.
Then the great scene happens where Bo goes to see the
Yeah.
armor, and I did not see this one coming, dude.
Nope.
Dude, like, how did you react when you saw the armor say, "Remove your helmet"? And Bo's like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah. Like, wait a minute. No, I'm not
Wait,
allowed
wait.
to. Like, yeah, no. Like, when she's like, I'm like, what the hell did Bo do wrong? I'm thinking like, it's like one of those. Is she in trouble going to the principal?
Well, it was
You
so
know,
great
like.
because she's like, "But do you respect my station?" She goes, "I do." And then
Yeah.
then remove your helmet.
Hmm.
And they were having this big talk about the great foundry of Mandalore and everything. But the point of what she was saying is that Bo is the gateway to the Mandalorian because she walks both paths. And I thought that was so well done,
Yeah.
right? Because they come walking through after they have this conversation, and they're like, "Wait, her helmet's off," and she's like, "Bo walks both paths.
Both.
She can unite the clans. She can unite us. We have got to get all the Mandalorian clans together to take back Mandalore." And I was like, "Ah! Let's go."
Woo!
I called it. I was like, "Yes, yes, let's go, baby." This is the way, baby. And
Sign me up. Where do
let's
I get in?
go, man. I was like, let's go. And then at the end, the pilot's on his patrol, the one we previously saw,
Yep.
finds the patrol, the shuttle that was carrying Gideon, see that it had been attacked. And the nugget that they left there was that there was leftover residue of Beskar in there.
Beskar.
Like, did the
Yeah.
Mandalorians save Gideon? And I'm like, ooh, is this going to bring
Mm.
some friction there? Because the Mandalorians are mercenaries, man. They'll work for whoever, man. They don't give a
Yeah.
shit. This isn't Mandalorians from 3000 BBY where they're under one rule of either Exar Kun or Darth Revan or whoever, right? Doing their thing. Well, I shouldn't say Darth Revan. He wiped them out. But my God, dude, this episode.
Yeah. And I'm
I watched
curious.
it twice, dude. I loved it so much,
Yeah.
man. Oh my God. I've been ranting and just talking, dude. I'm gonna give the mic for you for well, however long you want, Cashmere. Just rock and roll, man. Anything I missed? Anything how you felt about this episode? The great stuff, man. God Almighty.
No, man. I love the scene where the Mandalorians are just attacking. That just totally reminded me of season one where they came in and saved
Yes.
Din when he re-kidnapped
Did it feel more
re
epic and more focused? Because
yeah.
this one they were just a machine, just
Hmm.
mowing through.
Well,
The
there's more of them now.
yeah, and
You know, because they grew in numbers.
good, dude. They showed the Mandalorians why they are so bloody awesome, dude. It's just
Hmm.
unbelievable, man. I loved it so much. I was just like, that's how you show how badass the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
as a people, as a culture, as a
Hmm.
society, as a group of warriors, how they handle. And once battles join, man, God help you, man. They should have glimpsed at that with the Mandalorians and when they saved Jin in season one, right? Like they come in and
Yeah.
save, and they're fighting those B2 battle droid stuff, but Mandalorians don't care, man. They have no fear. They have
Nope.
they don't get they don't feel pressure. I mean, they feel pressure, but they react to it. You tell these are seasoned warriors, and you see all the training
Hmm.
that they've been doing pays off because these pirates,
Yeah.
man. I gotta give the pirates. They try to hold their own, but man, after they lost the elevated position after Armor went in there and kicked that ass, man, they just got
Oof.
smoked, dude. I mean, they were getting rocketed and shot and everything, man. So
Hmm.
such a good episode, dude.
Yeah.
I am so hyped, man. This episode kicked ass, dude. I loved it so
Yeah.
much, man. Out of 5 dark sabers, I'm giving this a 4.75, dude. This is how much I love this episode.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man. I
I
thought I was gonna be
I
generous with a 4, but
loved it, dude. I was in it, man. I mean, I've heard some of the grief and stuff. I'm like, in the Republic, no, that stuff's needed, but just the
yeah.
Mandalorian stuff alone shot this up to me, man, in a way that, like, the see the Mandalorian, this convert, the way and they've been doing this the last 2 episodes really well. The way they talk, the way they handle themselves, the revelation of Bo, talking about the mythosaur with the armor, talking about the
Hmm.
great forges, the armor recognizing that Bo is the key. Maybe not to be the leader, maybe it's Jin, I don't know, but she's the one that can unite the clans.
Yeah.
And I just loved it, dude. I thought it was great. The action was phenomenal. I mean, and the funny thing is, we didn't get a lot of Grogu in this.
No,
We
I mean
didn't get a
he
lot of
was
Grogu.
there.
There
He
was
was just sitting
moments
in
and
his
stuff,
lap
but
the
this was
entire
not a.
time.
This is all about Bo and Jin and the Mandalorians.
You
This
know, kicking
episode,
some ass. Yeah.
just kicking that ass, dude. It was fantastic. And it wasn't just action for action's sake, right? There was a purpose to this. There was
Mm.
reasons why the Mandalorians are there. It just wasn't a fight scene that just took place because, they came with some crap reason and they just went in there, right? There was actual weighted reasons why. I mean, these people were getting destroyed. Their homes were being destroyed. The pirates had come in. They've taken over the town. The people have got their refuge, but they can't stay there, right, for long. Grief's trying to keep them
Yeah.
together and stuff, and they need help. Here come the Mandalorians, and there's reason. I mean, the Mandalorians said not being altruistic, but they ain't stupid either. They know that if one, it's the right thing to do, and two, they'll get something out
Yeah.
of it, and they do. Grief, gives them a
Give-
giant piece of
Yeah.
land on the planet that is their part and their home, and you can see the symbiotic relationship. These people will do the trade and all the stuff that they do, and the Mandalorians will be there and work with them, and
Hmm.
that'll be a great base for them to launch their stuff for Mandal. Dude,
Yeah. No, it was
I
a, it
even
was a
like the
great
New
episode.
Republic stuff, man. I thought that was great, man. That intrigue
Yeah.
with what's her name there, and what happened to Gideon, and setting those pieces up. But we've been saying the Empire's reforming. I don't think it's Gideon. I think he's a part of it, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's Gideon. I think this is Thrawn coming in, baby. I'm
Yeah.
calling it. I
This
think
is
this is Thrawn, baby. I think this is
gotta
Thrawn.
be.
Just like in Hair of the Empire, man. He's reorganizing the Empire. They're getting ready. Because when I saw in episode, was it 1, 2, when the Bo's home gets destroyed, or 3, whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. 3.
that was like, where did they get all those TIE fighters? Because a warlord wouldn't have that many
Yeah. And
fighters.
she says that's not a warlord.
No, this is something
That
bigger.
has that. Yeah. And what's going to be interesting is, who did break him out? Is it somebody that, is it Thrawn's people and they planted Beskar there
Or maybe
to
they
kind
hired the
of,
Mandalorians. It wouldn't be out of,
did they
yeah.
hire, exactly, did they hire Mandos? Did they, um, was it Sabine? Was it, Ahsoka, Sabine, getting them out to try and get, like, to get some
Information.
information,
Yeah.
you know?
I was going to ask you this, man. Do you think they're going to show Sabine in this series? In as a surprise is because they're gonna bring all the Mandos in. Do you think we're gonna see Sabine, baby? What do you
I
think?
do. I
You think
do.
so?
I
As a
think,
transition to
yeah.
seeing her in the
Yeah.
Ahsoka
I mean,
show? I was thinking
they
about
gotta,
that.
they, they, they got to do something to bridge the gap again between this and Ahsoka, I think, because I mean that's the next show.
Well, they gave us a taste
So
with Zeb already. I didn't recognize him
yeah.
already. God damn it, man.
but
Like, god damn, that was Zeb. I still blown my
but
mind.
no, but listen, I most people, 99% of the people, or whatever, had no idea that was Zeb. They didn't even mention his name, which that kind of ticked me off. But anyway, bringing her in would be nice. You know, even just somehow she's found and she's like, no, listen, I'm all about Mandalore. I want to help you as much as I can, but I'm on a special mission right now.
Yeah. I'm hyped, dude. I'm so
Yeah.
hyped, dude. It was a great day for me. We did our Bad Batch review. You weren't
Mhm.
so hyped on it, but for me, man, this is a
Yeah.
great day of Star Wars, man. I'm just happy. There's so much good stuff, and we live in a special time. Me and Kaz are old enough to remember the dark times when there wasn't this amount of Star Wars content out. We had
No.
books, Cash. That's all we had. Books and comics,
Yeah,
man.
but I don't like reading.
I
I
do.
didn't, I
That's why he
didn't have
comes to
YouTube. I
me.
couldn't watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's just for me. I'm the big junkie. All some you see the books behind me. That's just a taste of the amount of reading I've done through the years
Wait,
of Star
wait a
Wars
minute, wait a
stuff.
minute, wait a minute. I don't do the reading. That's why you're the lore master
I
and
know,
I'm the idiot.
I know, but that's why we teach. These are good teachable moments, Cash. It's
All
gonna
right,
be
all right, all
gonna be
right.
okay, Cash. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna go to our feelings garden now, right? It hurts me on the inside, Cash, when you say you don't read. Okay, your turn.
Sorry.
All right, let us know what you guys thought. I'm over the moon about this episode. I've never given anything this high, but man, I was just in there just feeling it, baby. This episode, man, I was feeling it. The other ones were good. I mean, there's some great moments and so far in
Yes.
this,
Yeah.
but this episode, like, let's go, man. As soon as she said to retake Mandalore, I was like, ah, yes, let's go, baby, because you know what's coming, man. It's gonna be that big fight, and I'm waiting for
Well,
it, man.
but to take Mandalore, I mean, all they need is a couple of brooms, some vacuums. It's just dirty. Like there's no one to
Is it
attack there.
because we got that Imperial thingy out there, and they don't want the Mandalorians to come back? How's the New Republic going to feel about Mandalore coming back, right? How's
Yep.
that going to play out? Fascinating stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. As long as they don't screw this up, if they just do a good job the rest of the season, I'm sold. I want them to do a great job, of course, but
Yeah.
man, they got 3 episodes left, and I think they're going to be stellar, dude. I think they're going to be really stellar, dude. I mean, I can't wait. I don't even know what the name of episode 6 is. I don't care.
They
Yeah,
haven't
they
been
don't
released it
tell us
that.
until right before it comes out. So I'm like, let's
Listen,
go, let's
and I'm gonna
go.
and I'm already preparing myself.
I'm ready. I'm ready,
Next
man.
next week, I'm expecting a little bit down
Yeah, it's
from
gonna
this,
build up some stuff, and that's
and then just
expected. And
we're
then
gonna finish
seven
it
and
up the
eight,
last
man,
two.
let's go for it, baby.
Yep.
And I like that this episode was 45 minutes roughly.
Yeah, it's
It
pretty.
was pretty long.
Yeah.
But it had to be. It was a big moment
Mm-hmm.
in this story arc, and I love it, dude. It's so good, man. Mandalorian's been kicking ass. So let
Yes.
us know what you guys think, though. I mean, these are our opinions. Let us know what you think. Maybe you think I'm a little too high on it. Maybe you think Cash a little too low on it. But it's media. It's subjective. Feel free to leave what you like, don't like about it. Again, we always say be constructive. You can have constructive conflict. Just don't be an ass clown. If you're an ass clown, I don't play. I just go delete. If you start name calling or calling someone stupid because they have an opinion, that shit doesn't play here, man. I'm not the person you want to do. I just will delete you and block you. I just don't have time for it. So, but let us know what you think. Even if you didn't like it, give us the reasons why. That's totally fine. I'll leave it
Yep.
up there, and be respectful to other people's opinions. Again, there's no right or wrong answer to this stuff. It's subjective. The word is subjective. Okay, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, and it's okay. There's no wrong opinion here. But we like to share the things that get us hyped and to share the stuff that we don't like. We talk about it, but that's about all it should be. But yeah, leave us in the comments, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and with that, I'm on behalf of myself and Big K, man. Next week, baby, episode 6. Let's go. See you then.